Welcome back to the Hip Joint. Now, Futurama has no shortage of dumb characters.
That's for sure.
Despite taking place in the futuristic time of the year 3000, with all the sci-fi inventions and brilliant minds, there are still plenty of characters who find themselves on the lower end of the IQ scale.
Who wants to learn physics?
Today, we're going over the top 5 dumbest characters in Futurama to start the countdown to Season 12, and that is definitely worth a like. Let's begin with number 5, Free Waterfall Jr. Now, the Waterfall family lineage runs deep throughout the show.
Ah, my spirit!
But Free Jr. tips the scale as he showcases his intelligence in the episode The Problem with Poplars.
They're like sex, except I'm having them.
With his activism group, Mankind for Ethical Animal Treatment, or MEAT for short. You see what I mean?
Mother Earth's most precious creatures!
He also tries to kill a lion very slowly by only feeding it tofu. And isn't smart enough to try to avoid being hit by a brick.
I'll go get some more bricks.
Lacks any ability to hold his own in a debate.
You shut up, please.
No, you shut up, please.
And meets a gruesome end when he's eaten alive by Lur.
This is not happening.
At number 4, we have the Killbots. Zap first mentions them in episode 4, when he sent wave after wave of his own men at them so they reached their preset kill limit. A strange setting for Killbots.
Someone said howitzer!
But the real dumb Killbots we're talking about show up in the movie Bender's Game in the episode Lethal Inspection. These guys are employed by Mom as guards and assassins, and are terrible at both.
We're gonna get fired!
Someone said fire!
But what has them on this list is their tendency to distract themselves and turn their guns on each other.
Hey, what's everybody talking about?
Coming in at number 3 is Mom's youngest son, Igner.
We're owl exterminators.
In Bender's Game, we learned that Igner is the love child between one Hubert Farnsworth and Mom.
You are my father!
And it seems that this unholy consummation of a super genius and supervillainous business tycoon
Dumb bastards.
only produces a half-brained imbecile,
Oh.
as he is always seen cowering behind his 2 older brothers and only speaks when he has something extremely dumb to say.
But you said to follow you.
Now our top 2 are pretty obvious, because in the number 2 spot is our very own Philip J. Fry. Fry's stupidity is legendary. Even before we learn of his lack of a delta brainwave, he is full of profoundly dumb moments.
My secret PIN number, 1077.
With so many of his foolish moments to choose from,
Looks like eating rocks wasn't as dumb as you said.
it's obvious that Philip J. Fry more than earns his place on this list.
Don't be a fool, you idiot!
I'll be whatever I want to do.
Before we get to number 1, here are a few dishonorable mentions, like Hank Aaron the 24th, great-great-great-grandson of baseball legend Hank Aaron.
You stink, lady.
He is not only a terrible player, but also lacks some basic common sense.
Just pitch the ball.
The other is the short cameo of Pamela Anderson in A Fistful of Dollars. Voicing herself, she helps trick Fry into giving up his PIN number, which turns out to not be very hard.
1077. Same as my PIN number.
But she not only forgets what year it is, by many hundreds of years,
Then he doesn't know I won the Oscar?
Nope.
Crap!
she can't seem to remember her very simple lines.
Line!
Soda!
Oh, right.
Rounding out this list at the number 1 spot is Zap Brannigan.
Right, men? You suck!
What makes Zap rank higher, or lower than Fry, is his air of ignorance.
Comets, the icebergs of the sky.
Fry lacks intelligence on a fundamental level, but Zap has climbed his way to the top of the dupe military. And I know what you're thinking, but Mr. Hip Joint, doesn't that mean he is smart on some level?
The rest of the dominoes will fall like a house of cards. Checkmate.
No. If you met the leader of dupe, she's not that bright either. In fact, maybe she should be on this list too.
I'm going to allow this.
It's Zap's position that makes his stupidity so dangerous.
You win again, Gravity.
His cowardice, lack of common sense and foresight has cost the lives of far too many people.
Well, at least they won't have to mourn each other.
Well, that's the list. Do you agree with my picks? Who else do you think lacks the smarts to hold their own against these 5?
The corner! Why didn't I think of that?
Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. The Hip Joint signing out. Stay shiny out there.